Hi, my name is Haley Vance, and today I'm going to show you how I put together a Zoom recital for my violin and viola students. When COVID-19 hit, I decided that it was time to transition over into online lessons for the safety of my students. And we had planned a spring recital, and we were not obviously going to be able to execute that recital. So I started thinking of what I could do with doing an online recital. And I had been using Zoom exclusively for teaching. I felt like it was a good platform for my needs. I will say that Zoom, while it has some really positive things, the sound quality is not the greatest on there. And so knowing that going into it, I feel like if we kind of lower the bar a little bit with the sound quality, the students can still give a quality performance. And so what I did was I teach on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And so each of those groups of students were put together in one Zoom meeting. And what I did was as I created a meeting for, let's say, for my Wednesday evening students, I created a Zoom meeting for them, and I gave them each a Zoom link, and I made it password protected so that it was, a safe place for them to meet. I encouraged these family members to give this Zoom link to their friends and their family so that they can watch as well. And on that Wednesday evening, we had family watching from Hawaii, from Canada, from Arizona, from Idaho, and then locally around here in Maryland where I live. And that was a really fun experience for me to get shout outs to these students from all over North America and the Hawaiian Islands. And so that was really special for my students to feel an even greater sense of community and connection there. And so after I had created their Zoom meetings, I also decided that we could have a program and we could make it feel official. So this is the program that I designed. It's a very, very simple template. I didn't know how many people actually had working printers and what capability the printers had, if they were color, if they were just basic black and white. And so I just made a PDF for each of my students' families and asked them if they wanted to, they could forward it on to the friends and family that would be watching from around the country. So that was my Zoom recital program, and then the other thing I did is I made sure that during these meetings that everybody was muted. And at the end of the meeting, or at the end of each song, I would unmute everybody, which gave people an opportunity to clap for them. But I don't think I would do that again because we got a lot of extra talking and things like that. So what I think I would ask everybody to do is I would move it from the spotlight, the highlighted person, and I would put it into gallery view, and I would have it so that they could see everybody, and maybe have everybody do this with their hands instead so that they saw that people were cheering for them, but that it wasn't all of this extra talking and noise and things like that. Just a few pictures of one of my students and that her mom posted on Facebook about the recital. She said it was a really great way for them to feel a sense of normalcy, and she really appreciated the fact that we were able to still hold a recital even during a pandemic. She said these crazy times are making for some great memories. Our daughter's first Zoom recital performed barefoot from our living room, my 83-year-old mom learning new technology to watch, our 4-year-old niece dressing up for the big occasion, tiara, necklace, and all, and family joining in from all over to support our girl. So I feel like there is some great opportunities with Zoom and with online platforms to make some sense of performance and opportunities for students to still grow and progress. I've seen my students still with these, with practicing with a purpose for a recital. I've seen them grow and actually progress even through isolation and a pandemic. So I thought that was a really special opportunity to see this in action. My youngest student was 5 years old that performed, and my oldest was junior in high school. And again, we did not have the greatest sound quality, but it was more about supporting each other and letting the students have a moment to shine. I also, at the very end, would normally have refreshments at a recital, but because I couldn't, I had, beforehand had encouraged parents to have a little treat, something really simple on hand for their students, whether it's their favorite candy bar or just some candies or cupcakes or something that they whipped up, cookies, whatever it was. And afterwards I said, everyone go to your kitchen and have a treat. We would be sharing it together normally, but since we can't, you know, we'll just do it all at the same time. And so I think because of COVID-19, I've gained a lot of online students that don't live near me. And so when we're able to go back to in-person lessons, I don't know that they would be able to participate in a recital normally. So I feel like learning how to have done a Zoom recital successfully would allow me the opportunity to hold my in-person recitals with my local students and then be able to still do Zoom recitals for my distance students. So anyway, I'd love for you to follow my channel, leave some comments about things that you've done that have worked for you, and let's stay connected during this time. Hope this helps everybody out there.